Let me show you how to make a zigzag weaving and this love shape weaving. When I started making this hairstyle, I wasn't sure of what I was doing. All I know is that I wanted to braid, but the particular style, I don't have it in mind. So I just decided to go with the flow. So what I did is that I parted this big. You can see what I part is big. So after parting it, I rubbed some edge controls there. That's what you see me doing there. So after rubbing the edge controls, I'm going to part out like 3 times. Now this one is my first one. This one here is my second one. And I'm going to be parting out another third one. So I'll start weaving the hair depending on where you want to start. I want to start on this side. So I'm going to weave it, and as I weave, I'm going to kind of connect it to be a zigzag kind of weaving. So if you don't understand what I'm trying to explain, just be watching, and from the visuals from the video, you can be able to understand what I'm trying to explain. So once I get to this place, I'm going to turn and connect. I'll continue braiding or weaving. I'll continue weaving it down. You can see I'm already making the zigzag weaving. I'm already creating a zigzag style. So that's just how to do it, but I'm still going to let you watch it to see how I'm going to be able to connect more zigzag. Just be watching. Once I get to this place, you can see the zigzag is already there. You can see it. So now I don't want to make the zigzag all the way down to the end of the hair. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue with a straight weaving. I'm just going to weave it straight. So the only zigzag in this particular one is just this M design, which is what I wanted to create. I wanted to create an M design there. So I'm just going to braid everything down to the end, and that's just it for this particular one. So after braiding it, this is what it looks like. You can see how beautiful it looks. Now for the style that I want to make, which I don't even have any style in my mind, but I was just going with the flow. I parted out a tiny part of the hair, and I'm going to be weaving that tiny part. I'm going to weave 2 tiny parts there. That's what you see me do. So I'm just going to weave this one down to the end. Now, if this is your first time of seeing our videos, you're welcome to our channel. In this channel, as the name goes, hair tutorials. In this channel, I just make my kids hairstyle, and I post the videos of the hairstyles that I did or I made for them. So this particular one you're watching is one of them. I have so many hair tutorial videos, about 400 and hair tutorial videos. You can as well look for the type of hair that you want. I have hairstyles for toddlers. I have hairstyles for 6 years old. I have hairstyles for 9 year old, as my daughter is 9 year old. So whichever one you have. I also have hairstyles for short natural hair. So this channel is just all about hairstyle. If you're looking for where to get both hair inspirations, that's hairstyle ideas, or a hair tutorial videos, this channel is for you. So you can as well subscribe to our channel, turn on the bell icon, and I'll be posting hairstyle videos every Monday, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. That's when I post hairstyle videos. Now you can see I've already made two small weaving. So what I'm going to do now, I want to create that love effect you saw on my thumbnail. Now, after patting it out small like this, I added edge controls to it. The reason why I added the edge control is for it to be neat. You can just add eco styling gel if you have gel, but me, I don't have eco styling gel. I only have edge control. That's why I made use of the edge control. So I'm going to part this one into two. I'm going to have my baby to hold one down because I don't have these clips that I used to hold hair. So for the hair to be neat, she has to hold one down. So I'm going to part it just like you see in this video, and I'm going to start weaving it. Just watch closely. I'm going to zoom it in so that you can be able to be seeing my fingers and how I was able to create that love design. Just keep watching, you understand what I'm trying to explain. So once I get to this place here, I'm going to leave it like that. You can see half of the love is already formed. Now this other one now, I'm going to part it just like I did to the other, that first one. I'm going to create kind of a V pattern shape just like that. And I'm going to start weaving it just like I did to the other one. I'm going to start weaving it, the love. And after weaving this one, our love design will be created. Some people used to make this love design if they are making braids, that single braids, but their love is going to show downwards to the ear side, not going backward like my own, and they are going to just make a single braid there. But this particular design, the love is going backwards due to I want to weave everything like an all back weaving. So once I get to this point here, you can see the love design. You can see it. That's just how to create love design. So I'm going to continue my braiding, my weaving. I'm going to continue it, and it's a jumbo weaving. That's why the pattern is big. So I'm going to continue it, and how to continue is that I'm going to hold that love part that I just made. I hold the two of them together, divide it into three, and start weaving it. So as I'm weaving, I'm going to be taking hair from the ones that I have there at the back, and I'm going to weave every single thing. I'm going to weave it down to the end. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I don't like weaving my kids hair all to the end. I don't like braiding it all to the end. There is a place that I get to, and I'll just start twisting. The reason why I twist, I keep on saying it in my videos, is that I don't want, when I want to take down the hairstyle, it will be difficult for me to lose. So that's why I twist at the end. So that if I want to take down the hairstyle, I'll just lose the twist and I'll start losing the braids. But if I braid it all the way to the end, losing it will be difficult for me. Now you can see how this one looks. Is a love. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to part, as in weave another two tiny ones. Now on this particular one, I'm going to divide whatever I had there. I'm going to divide it into four. I'm going to divide it into four because I want to make a crisscross weaving. So this particular one here, I'm going to hold it down. You see I have four, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to work with these two. So before I start weaving, what I normally do is that I part out small parts. Then I'm going to weave the small part, like let me say 3 times, and I'll start, filling it with the other hair. I'll start taking small hairs. That's how I do mine, so that the front will be look good. Now this place, now I'm going to connect it like this. That's if after braiding this, then I'm going to have a kind of X. Yes, some people call it crisscross. I'm going to have like X braid, X weaving there. So I'm going to continue. I've done the other one. So let me do this other one so that you see it. After doing it, you will see how the design looks. So once I get to this place, I'm going to connect it to the other side, creating that X or that crisscross effect. So I'm going to weave it all the way to the down. So after weaving it, you can see it. This is just it. This is how to make that X. I'm going to repeat that same thing on this other side. You can see how beautiful this hair looks. I was even surprised that this hairstyle came out to be very nice, because in my mind, normally if I want to make their hairstyle, I always have one particular style in my mind. But this one, I don't have any style in my mind. All I wanted was, I want to braid Shomasi. I don't want to pack her hair. And I just went with the flow. Like, share, and subscribe.